Sarge on the Iron Elite podcast. Like, share, and subscribe. If you're not listening to the Iron Elite podcast, what are you really doing? Because we are talking motorcycles over here. You dig?
Hey y'all, it's Snacks reminding you to tune in to the Iron Elite podcast. You dig?
I know. Sarge, is motorcycling the only thing you talk about? Is motorcycling the only thing you care about? Nope, I care about the Jacksonville Jaguars too. Hey Sarge, everybody don't always want to talk about motorcycling. Everybody don't want to always talk about riding. I know, that's why we have the cooking channel. Hey man, this your boy Sarge. I don't care what nobody says. Earth, Wind & Fire is the greatest group in the history of this world, you dig? I was asked the other day, hey Sarge, why you never play any fast music on your podcast? It's simple, I'm petty. Hey, what's good, everybody, man? Welcome to the Iron Elite Podcast Show. No matter what you're doing, no matter what you got going on, man, you're taking a little bit of time to spend some time with us today. And, oh, yeah, we talking about motorcycling, man. So take this time to let everybody know we're on. Share it with a friend, man. Hey, Kane 4L, what we got today, man? What we got? That's the other day. Hey, Sarge, why you never play any fast music on your podcast? It's simple. I'm petty.
Hurry up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up. Big Sarge, you in charge, real king of the south. If you ain't getting yonder, gotta keep it motorcycle, you dig? Hurry up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up. Big Sarge, you in charge, real king of the south. If you ain't getting yonder, gotta keep it motorcycle, you dig? Slide on my road glide, looking so fly. 20-inch rollback, screaming eagle torque pack. I-10 to the end, it's a known patch. If you ain't a ground pounder, pay attention, fall back. We Iron Elite boys, no need for hitting switches. We split lanes and hogging lanes, we on a mission. On our way to CA, we 100 deep. Roll the wall, down the road, run it up, rip it up. Hurry up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up. Big Sarge, you in charge, real king of the south. If you ain't getting yonder, gotta keep it motorcycle, you dig? Hurry up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up. Big Sarge, you in charge, real king of the south. If you ain't getting yonder, gotta keep it motorcycle, you dig? I'm outside with it. I scrape the town burning loud when the smoke clear up. You know Harley did it. I'm real naughty with it. My ride clean when it bling. I show the lean on the scene to get jiggy with it. No did it get it? I'm well equipped it. My bike side got a side, so you know I'm hit. She dropped it down to split it, backed it up to shift it. Let me kick a little game to you lames riding around here, giving a set a bad name. It don't matter what you rank or what you claim. When we turn it up, you keep it motorcycling, man. My soul brothers, they roll runners, we rolling deep. When it's time to rally up, it's Black Wall Street. When you see them MCs at the RTE, roll the wall, down the road, run it up, rip it up. Hurry up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up. Big Sarge, you in charge, real king of the south. If you ain't getting yonder, gotta keep it motorcycle, you dig? Hurry up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up. Big Sarge, you in charge, real king of the south. If you ain't getting yonder, gotta keep it motorcycle, you dig?
But Sarge, why you always gotta talk about motorcycling? Sarge, why you don't never talk about nothing else? Look here, man. If you gonna do all that crying, what the baby gonna do? Say, man, they do it for me every time. Big Sarge, hurry up. It's the theme song for the Iron Elite Podcast Show. I hope y'all like that as much as I like that, man. That fires me up, man. And if it don't fire you up, man, you don't ride no motorcycles anyway. I'm just saying. Hey, man, we're on the day, man, and we're going to be talking about the I-10 TD. It's the post-interview with the Rare Breed guys, man. I know y'all be, Sarge, you always have to rip. Man, them guys are riding motorcycles, man. I don't know what to do. When you start riding motorcycles, man, we're going to bring you on, and we're going to celebrate all the greatness of motorcycle riding, you dig, man? So I'm going to bring them on this morning. Well, not this morning now. I'm going to bring them on this afternoon. We're going to talk about the epic ride. Oh, yeah, we missing one of them, man. He on a secret mission, but hopefully we can be able to bring him in and get him going, man. So let's do this real quick. Let's try to see if we can wake these fellas up and get them going. Fam, how we doing? How's everything?
Everything's good.
Everything's
awesome.
good.
Everything's great, Sarge.
Hey, that's so, hey, man, hey, they so cool with it, man. They like, Sarge, we good. Hey, man, so what we got? We got Red Brick. We got Fort Washington chapter. Am I correct?
For Washington, Maryland chapter. Absolutely.
All right, man. I'm going to break this down real quick, fellas. So what we're going to do, we're going to allow you guys to introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about you, man. And then we're going to talk about this epic journey that you guys took across the country and this unsatisfactory heat, man, that we're going through. So who want to kick us off? Big Dawg, you want to kick it off, bro?
I'll kick it off, Sarge. Hey, everybody, I'm Big Dawg, Fort Washington Red Breed. You know, y'all know my saying, keep it pushing. That's
There we go. We got Hundon. Yeah, Hundon, he doing some things, but I think he buying a house or a motorcycle or something. He buying something. But go ahead, Big Dawg. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I was just saying it's always been a pleasure over the years to fellowship with the Iron Elite the last couple of years. And now I was blessed to be able to finish off by doing I-10 to the end. So I'm Big Dawg, and it's a pleasure, Sarge.
That's what's happening. Who else we got?
You got your man Unruly from out of Baltimore, part of the Fort Washington chapter.
There it is.
I've done the I-10. I'm number 42, so I've done it. This is my second time. I did it with Big Cell, Thorough, and Silverback. I had the pleasure of riding with them the first time, and this time I did it with Lube, Hundon, and Big Dawg.
Hey, that's what's up. Hey, you didn't learn from the first time around, huh?
I do it again. You know, if somebody want to ride it and they ain't did it, I'll go back.
Right.
I'll do it again.
Hey, man, that's what us motorcycle riders do, man. We like that whooping, man. It's something about us. Hey, we ain't right. Who else we got?
Hey, how y'all doing? I'm Hundon out of Fort Washington, Maryland. I'm currently buying a new bike right now as we speak.
Nice.
Yeah, let me get this thing situated. I'll be back on here in a minute.
Okay,
I ain't new to this. Y'all know I get yonder.com, you know.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, I'm telling you, if there's any reason to mute yourself on the show today, it's to buy a motorcycle, you dig? So Hundon, he getting in. And oh, by the way, we got some things to talk about. There's a reason Hundon buying a motorcycle. We finna handle that business just momentarily, so y'all hang in. There's one more member of the crew. Hopefully we'll be able to get him in. He's got some business, some work stuff that he's trying to handle. But if we can get him in, we're going to get him in. The last member was who? Who was that, Big Dawg?
That's Lupe, our brother Lupe. And also, Sarge, on this journey, Lupe and Hundon are me and Unruly sponsors.
Nice. I love it, man. Hey, so some clubs, if you don't mind, you don't have to get too detailed. When you say sponsor, for those viewers who are out there that don't really understand how an MC run or maybe understand how you run, when you say sponsor, can you just give us a small descriptive, definition of what do you guys consider as a sponsor? And what's this task?
Right. Well, Hundon, I've been fortunately, both of the guys, Hundon and Lupe, but I think, and Unruly will chime in, we were blessed to have two great sponsors. Myself, it was a privilege for Hundon to step up and sponsor me with Fort Washington Rad Breed. Basically, he's responsible for my actions and my movement through my process of becoming 100% breed.
Nice. Man, I'm going to just say this, man, and then I'm going to get off this task. I love that whole setup. I really do love that setup, man. Hey, who's responsible for that man, and who's going to make sure that man knows exactly what he needs to do to be the best brother in this organization that he needs to be in? Is that a fair?
Yeah, that's very fair.
Man,
very
I love
fair.
it. I love it. But let's get on, man. We're going to talk about this ride, man. These guys get it together. So it's Fort Washington. Fort Washington is in Maryland, right? It's in the DMV area. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So for those that don't know, we always talk about the I-10 to the end. But here's the kicker. You got to get to Jacksonville or you got to get to Santa Monica just to start. That's the kicker about it. And oh, by the way, once you've done it, now you got to get back to your crib. For the shortest amount of mileage for this ride, you have to be living on Stockton Street here in Jacksonville, Florida, or living on Ocean Ave in Santa Monica Pier. The shortest route on this ride is 5,200 miles. And then it just goes after that. $6,000, $7,000. It could get ridiculous. It's a 2461 ride mileage wide, but it's really a 5,200 mile ride. So think about that when you're making your plan and you're putting this thing together. So, fellas, let's get into it. And I'm not gonna baby step you guys because you guys are professional motorcycle riders. So we're gonna talk about it a little bit more on the advanced level. So I would consider 4 riders as a pack. Is that fair? I'm gonna call 4 riders a pack.
Right.
Okay. On your pack and looking at the situation, okay, it's a little bit easier because you're in a chapter, so you know you guys are a little bit more local, talking and dealing with each other and understanding each other. But how do we prepare as a pack to even start this ride? What would be some initial planning things that we will start putting together? You want to start that off, Big Dawg?
Oh, sure, Sarge. With under the leadership of Hundon, because of all of our experience, we put into place a plan. We started with our bikes and our health. We just, like many, me personally with my bike, I already knew prior to doing, we was doing 2 for 1, coast to coast. I was doing that. I never did that, and incorporate I-10 to the end coming back. So I had at first I lost 9 pounds. I'm a very thick dude. I went and got a clean bill of health 45 days prior to this trip, something that I just wanted to do personally. And then I had a few things with the bike. I needed a new set of tires on my 21 Road Glide. I did a 3-hole change. I did all that myself and checked, minor stuff, brake floors and stuff like that. And before we go too far, I must give him his credit. Most of my packing for the road and getting yonder started with Big Cell, FHO, because I was a member of them for 2.5, 3 years. So I definitely wanted to get that out the way. I know Cell feel like we don't give him enough credit, the motorcycle community, but hands down, learning how to pack for yonder and going over my bikes and stuff like that, I appreciate Cell for that teaching.
Yes, sir. He does that thing, man. He's the godfather to get down.
Yeah.
At least one of them. Is that fair? At least one of them's godfathers to just get down.
That's very fair.
Yeah.
Sarge. Yeah.
Okay.
So to get back to the health, like I say, I'm thick. So I wanted to get some weight down way more than that, but I was able to get 9 pounds down. And then we'll get into that, but I lost another 11 pounds during this journey. So I totaled up with, prior to getting back home safely, 20 pounds lighter.
I can see that, man. Anybody who get on the road in the summertime and ride coast to coast and you gain weight, boy, I don't know what you doing. Hey, everybody gonna lose some weight, man, going across this country. But anyway, bro, I'm sorry. Go ahead and finish your thought.
Yeah, so, the packing, I think I did a great job with that. I had everything I need. I did fail to contact my bank because at a gas stop, I ran into a little situation where, they froze my card. Actually, they froze 2 cards. So that's a mistake. That could have been a rookie mistake because I knew better, but that's something I missed on my tick list. I did not contact my bank. So that took an extra 10 minutes to call the bank and say, hey, this is me, to verify who I was. But as far as the packing and my health, I was good to go. I can honestly say I believe I had everything I needed. I'm sorry, Sarge. I did leave out one thing that I think everybody should have. Hundreds of people came on your show and talked about it. I failed to do it, and I did not have a spare gas can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it then. We'll get that once we get in the trip. Hey, man. Hey, y'all already starting this foolish shit, man. Hey, better than Ozempic. Hey, man, I was trying to act professional, man. Y'all already started. Yeah, we don't need Ozempic, man. Let's go ahead and get on these motorcycles and sweat. We'll lose a little bit of weight.
Yeah. But most of the part on this trip, we didn't really, Big Dawg, but our 2 sponsors, they took the lead on where we stopping, because we did other things than the I-10. We went to the main goal was go to the Red Breed 35th anniversary, but we went to Ohio, which is out of the way to get there, because Hundon, we did 24 states.
Right.
We had 24 states on this trip, and between him and Lube, they had everything mapped out. We just had to follow their lead.
Yep.
And like I said, those guys took their time and money to take us out there. So it was good. It was a good part on their, their effort. So, and like I say, as far as planning and what to have and what to pack, I mean, they basically told us, even though I'd already did it, but sometimes you can always learn something new. That's the thing.
Yeah, iron sharp as iron. Yeah, you're right. What, Hundon, are you still picking out your rims, or can you?
I'm doing everything right now, purchasing the bike as we speak.
Okay, well then, hey, Hundon, you just give us a thumbs up, man. You keep doing what you're doing. You listening in, so.
Absolutely.
Okay, facts. Okay, so fellas, all right, so bike maintenance. I'd imagine bike maintenance is what it is for Breed. You gotta stay ready, so you don't have to get ready. Am I correct?
Correct. Right.
Okay. Correct. So I heard Big Dawg say, us big guys, man, we don't get love all the time, man. Us big guys, so we have to typically lose. Hey, man, don't be laughing at us, Ruly. I know you be picking at us. Hey, so we gotta change our diet a little bit. Maybe, try to work on getting a little bit more sleep. A little bit more water. Is that fair, fellas?
Oh, that's
maybe,
right. Yeah.
Maybe get out on the treadmill or those type of things, and stretch a little bit more, because obviously, on these rides, for those who are listening in, these rides, you're going to be sitting in sedentary positions, knees, those type of things. Typically on a motorcycle, I'm just going to say this, and y'all chime in, fellas, if you need to do so. Those knees start, getting stiff, the back start getting stiff, because typically that's showing us that we probably don't stretch enough throughout the normal week. Stretching is a big thing early on. Is that fair?
It's very fair.
Yeah.
And that's what's good about them highway pegs and all that kind of stuff, because you get to change positions, because your knees sitting there in one position will start to ache after a while. And I don't care what kind of seat you have, your butt is going to start hurting too after you've been on that bike for 12, 16 hours, back-to-back days.
Hey, man, a seat will make you or break you on a ride. I'm just telling you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It doesn't save you from a total butt whipping, but it'll take a portion of that butt whipping. Okay, so whatever. Does everybody? What type of seat do you use, Ruly?
I have a Corbin seat, and that's I just
Corbin.
bought it right before that trip. And touching it feels a little hard and stiff.
Right.
But I didn't have to. I mean, it was. I can't complain. It was a great seat. It didn't bother me. I mean, of course, like I say, any seat you have, you be on the bike that long, you're gonna have problems. But it did me good. I would recommend it.
What about you, Big Dawg? What you rock with? I think he's frozen. Big Dawg, you with us? I think he might be freezing up.
I ride the stock seat. I've been riding the stock seat ever since I've been riding. I put 156,000 miles on a stock seat.
God bless you, brother. God bless you. Yeah, we're gonna try to get Big Dawg back. He might have a little bit.
He had to come in here in this nice 2014 Camry. That phone got hot in the truck.
Facts. Hey, can y'all turn the phone wide? Maybe see if we can turn it wide. There we go. That'll give us a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Awesome. What seat you use, Big Dawg?
That's a Sundown. I got a Harley Davidson. Yeah, the Harley Davidson Sundown. I actually bought that from my brother right here off his old bike. But Sarge, I did a FaceTime post and a live. Mm-hmm. I have never felt the way I felt as far as my butt. I want to say something else. Man, I couldn't feel nothing back there, man, after a while. It was bad.
Hey, man, we just got Lupe on. What's happening, Lupe? How you, bro?
Hey, what's happening, man? I was having some technical difficulties.
Hey, we got you now, brother. We got you now. Hey, long as you're here, we got you. We're good. So, Lupe, the fourth member, man, of the Red Breed guys who went across the country, coast to coast, did their thing. So, just trying to catch him up right now, man. Lupe, we just talking about seats, man. What kind of seat do you have on your bike? What you rock with going long distance?
I rock with a Corbin coupe.
Okay.
It's got memory foam in jail.
Okay. As you can see, for everybody out there, as you can see, Red Breed guys got money.
Oh my!
They got money, man. Hey, man. So I'm telling you now, for everybody that's getting ready to do the coast to coast ride, especially my riders that are getting ready to come up, and my riders are getting ready to come and do the ride here in the future. Invest into a good quality seat on your bike, man. You know, if you're a gangster and you can ride with a stock seat, God bless you. I cannot do it. Hundon say he do it, but I would not advise you to do that. Was that what you say?
Hundon's a gangster. He tells you that all the time. He a gangster.
Yeah, man. Unless you are a bad boy like Hundon, don't even bother with it, man, because it'd be rest in peace. Ask my man Big Sale. Me and him end up buying hammock seats about 5 years ago. We looked at each other at the gas station, stopped and said, "Bro, I can't do this no more." I think it was coming back from Little Rock. We just say, "Hey, bro, I can't do this no more, man." Hey, so fellas, let's take it in. Okay, so we started our ride. You guys started from Jacksonville, or did you start your I-10 to the end from Santa Monica Pier? I thought it was Santa Monica Pier, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Santa Monica, yeah.
Okay, because they out there on the Breed Mother Chapter 35th, so they're doing their thing. So we get ready to take off that morning. Good, we're ready to go. How was the weather starting off the gate and coming out the gate for you guys?
it was a little chilly that morning. I think it was about 70 something degrees.
Okay. So y'all took off what? Because I think it was y'all took off what, about 4 in the morning?
I thought it was about 5.
About 5 in the morning? Okay, so about 5 in the morning, you guys got out the gate. So the first leg, go for it.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sarge. And the thing with that I want to let folk know, I mean, we was pretty much in a predicament. We was on a turn and burn, and I don't recommend that to nobody. I don't care how good you think you are. We was on a turn and burn. Isn't that correct, Lupe?
We was. We pulled into Cali, and less than 24 hours, we was pulling out.
Wow.
So we faced a few storms that forced us off the road, thunder and lightning, flooding waters, so it forced us off the road. We expected to be in the Cali about 2 days, and end up was in California in less than 24 hours and back out, headed to the end.
Wow, yeah. Body really got a chance to kind of settle in with the time changes and all those type of things. Okay. Hey, if you guys can do me a favor real quick, what we're going to do for the Facebook viewers, I'm going to go ahead and kick off Facebook, and we're going to move everything to YouTube. If you don't know the YouTube channel or handle, it's on the bottom. It's Sarge Life and Motorcycle. We're going across the ticker on the bottom. So in about less than 60 seconds, I'm going to go ahead and kill the Facebook stream, and we're going to move all over to YouTube if you guys don't mind. So go ahead and open up a second tab for that right now, so we can.
With the AC kick on right there, you know what I mean?
Okay. So we can go ahead and get a clean show going on YouTube. So, hey, so fellas, we do this turn and burn. We get ready to leave California. We get ready to do our thing. So we take out the gate. 77 degrees, I think somebody told me. But the first leg you guys took was from Santa Monica Pier to, what did y'all pull up in Phoenix? Was that it?
Yeah, Phoenix. Phoenix.
Okay. How was the first day coming out the gate? What do we need to know?
Let me start before Lupe and Unruly chime in.
Okay.
So, Sarge, this is the thing. Lupe, and he told you he's new to the family as far as with, catching up with I-10 and all the events and stuff. So we never told Lupe this. We never told Lupe how far we had to go. So now we starting the day, and he's under the impression, oh yeah, I made it to Cali, I-10 ain't nothing. So I'll let him chime in as we go on.
Okay.
To give you his surprise.
Okay.
Yeah, but the first stop was Phoenix, and we stopped because it was hot. We stopped for a little break. I think we stopped at Phoenix, the clubhouse.
Right.
And we chilled out there for a little bit. So we were gonna maybe wash some clothes or something like that, then get back on, finish up.
Right.
But But then it started raining when we left out of there, so we just decided to pull into a hotel that night. So.
Hey, so everybody on Facebook, I'm gonna go ahead and remove the Facebook stream now. So move on over to YouTube, man. Sarge Life and Motorcycling. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and we're gone. So we're straight on YouTube. So sorry about that, gentlemen. So we come out the gate. We kind of tired. Plus we still got some breed responsibilities. Normally y'all hit the chapters and different things like that. So you guys made it. You guys made it to Phoenix the first day. Really, really hot on the road. Any issues with traffic, construction, any type of thing between Santa Monica Pier to Phoenix, Arizona?
No traffic issues.
No traffic, just heat issues. And like you said, Sarge, we went past our Phoenix, Arizona chapter, the fellowship with our brothers in Phoenix. Yeah. And they rescued us out of the heat, took us out of the heat and put us in some AC and got us some good food and some lamb chops and everything. And we was going to let the heat pass over a little bit, wait to sundown where it may be cooler. And to our surprise, it may only dropped about 1 to 2 degrees.
Hey, do y'all fellas, do y'all enjoy night crawling? Or y'all just, if we don't have the night crawl, we just gonna, we day pounders. Or you do what you got to do when you have to do it.
No, we didn't do a whole lot of night crawling, so we just, we'd rather do it any day because we don't like them little critters running across the road. But
that damn desert, boy. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm asking this question because I'm thinking now. I'm seeing that over the last month and a half, man, and we've been saying, anybody's been watching the show, we've been saying, hot. Man, it is hot. Right. And there's some business decisions that you have to make. Me, I'm a little older, man, so I don't really care much for night crawling because you can't see very good out there. Right. And just like Unruly just mentioned, there's a lot of creepy crawlers across the desert, man. There's all kind of crazy stuff going on. The desert active at night. So I was just kind of curious to see, what's the most preferred way, the heat in the daytime and traffic, or at night with all kind of crazy mess running across the road. So daytime is better. Daytime is the right time. Am I correct?
Yes, I prefer the day. Yep.
I would agree with the day.
Day, okay.
During the day, you can always hydrate and take that break.
Okay.
But as long as you can see it coming.
Right. Okay. Did y'all spend a night in Phoenix?
Yep, we ended up staying. Yep.
Okay, so y'all spent a night in Phoenix, and then
that's when we had that incident.
It was in Phoenix. I thought it was in. I thought it was in Tucson.
Hundon's bike. No, it was in Phoenix.
Okay then. Okay, I got a
little
something.
The incident was in Casa Grande, Arizona. We left
Casa Grande. Okay. So lead us up to the night, and then we're gonna set this up, Hundon. We're gonna set this Hundon. We might have to do a little bit without Hundon. We're gonna get Hundon in and out. But Hundon, if you don't mind.
Give me a few minutes. I'll give me about 3 more minutes, and I'm gonna be
okay.
Good
So
to go.
3 more minutes. So let's take it to the hotel, fellas. So we're in Casa Grande. Am I correct? Casa Grande.
Yeah.
Okay. So we shut it down there for the night. So at this point, how many miles down the road are we from Santa Monica? You guys know?
We did. We did about close to 600, and
600.
We were planning to go a little further, and just made a decision that how far we had gone with the heat, and it was safer to go ahead and get off the road right there at Casa Grande.
Okay. So we're gonna try to get him on, and I've got a little bit of footage I want everybody to see of the things that you have to be prepared to deal with on the road, on the highway. We always say, prepare for the worst, pray for the best on the highway. Is that a fair statement, fellas?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so things that we need to, as we're waiting on Hundon, what are some things that we need to be prepared? What are some ways we prepare ourselves for emergencies on the road, whether it's financial, motorcycle repair stuff? What are some things that you guys think about before getting ready to get on the long trip as far as preventive maintenance or preventive measure type things?
Well, for me, Sarge, by Unruly already doing this once with some big heavy hitters, Sal and all them guys.
he kind of schooled me on the finances, the amount of money he think I should have, and also a safety net with a backup as far as your finances. So I was good in that area. With my first time being on the road with my man Hundon and Lube, me and Unruly always travel over the last couple of years. So Unruly and I both know we have our affairs together as far as insurance and emergency contacts with your family, just in case something happened, like you said. And also just being able to think of the worst. This may sound crazy. Think of the worst and being prepared for the worst financially, and even if it's safe to say mentally, just in case if this happened at the worst, do you have a plan in place? So I think all four of us, and Hundon proved that once he talked to you about his situation, that's a good thing to have in place prior to taking a trip like that.
Okay, so let's set it up. Hundon, are you good? I think you got his mute on. Okay, so he's still rolling. So we might have to kind of start a little bit about him and then let Hundon come in and explain. So that night we're at the hotel. We bedded down. So our plans for the next day is to get up what time and get pushing. Was it 6, 7 a.m.?
I think about 6 o'clock. Kickstands up or something like that. What was it, everybody?
Yeah, that's typical rule of thumb. No later than 6 o'clock.
Right.
Get up and get to it.
Okay, and it's funny. We're gonna try to stall out for a couple more minutes because I do want him to have this opportunity. If we can't, we'll just have to have somebody be able to speak proxy for Hundon on this one. But when we take off, and I know it's for everybody, it's a whole individual thing going on. But for me, for emergencies, I don't really have a clue. Emergency could be anything from a thou wow, 2,000, $5,000. In some cases, it might be, probably never be too much more of a $5,000. But is that the way you guys look at it with emergency? Let's just have an emergency credit card on hand.
Right.
Well, yeah, I mean, I would piggyback off of what Big Dawg said in terms of preparation financially, but to have that credit card with you on standby is a great thing. For me, a long distance or a trip, something like that, I want to make sure I didn't take any shortcuts with my maintenance. Mm-hmm. Double and triple check my bike. If you're going to be on stretches of road, do your recon. Know about how far your gas stations are going to be, especially like going desert, and have a gallon of gas in your save space. Put a gallon in your saddlebag, just in case. But don't take a shortcut on your maintenance. Okay. Check all the bells and the whistles as much as possible, and have all that done.
Okay. Did anybody else have anything else to say on that? Okay.
No.
So check this out. So we always think of emergencies as bike maintenance issues, or maybe in some cases health. Maybe somebody gets sick. Maybe somebody is having some issues medically, but very rare. And we even take for somebody might steal a bike. Those are typically the emergency issues that typically happen, and even sometimes an accident. Well, I'm setting this up so my guys they done had a good meal, they done washed some laundry, and they sitting in the hotel and they chilling.
Mama,
they chilling there in the AC. They resting. They packed up. They ready to go first thing in the morning. And check this out. This is what's going on. I'm gonna set this up real quick. Y'all ready, fellas?
Yeah,
we can show them better than we can tell them.
Run
this is the bull jive. We finna run it. This is the bull jive. that we have to deal with. This is what we got to deal with. At this point, I'm thinking to myself, God damn it, man.
Hit and run.
Right.
A hit and run. The bike is, where's the bike at? Where the bikes are sitting at right now in the hotel, fellas? Where's
Under
it
the
at?
canopy. Under the canopy of the hotel. The front.
Right under the canopy at the hotel. Is the canopy at the hotel, is it well lit?
Oh, yeah.
Very well lit.
Yes.
Okay. If somebody want to talk me through this, man, explain this to me, man. Explain this bull jive to me right now.
Hundon ready? You ready, Hundon?
Hundon, you ready?
I'm ready now.
Let's speak on it, Hundon. Explain this to me, bro.
We pulled in. I was downstairs at 11:15 on the 30th of July, and Big Dawg called me. He said the lady called from downstairs and said someone had hit our bike. So I'm like, okay. I thought he was joking or what have you. So I walked to the front and seeing it, I'm like, you know how you see something, you're speechless. Mm-hmm. I mean, that was nothing I could say. I was just like,
I'm speechless right now.
But the crazy part about it is that all these cameras that this hotel had, these jokers got a paper tag on that car, and they couldn't see that. Mm. But most importantly, man, I wasn't on the bike, so I don't care. You know, Progressive, the greatest insurance company in America. You know, if you got a motorcycle and you're insured, you got the proper coverage, and Progressive took good care of me. They paid for it. I'm gonna buy a bike right now.
That's what's
in the
up.
process of doing. That's why I was moving in and out, and I'm purchasing the bike right now.
Hey, so we looking at this, man, and this is going on. Now the guys got to get it. I'm gonna set this up, guys, and I'm gonna let you guys take it and you can kind of break it down how your protocol is and how you do things. We just did a show not too long ago. It's called The Uncomfortable Conversation. Man down. And when I say man down, I don't necessarily mean like man dead. I'm talking about a man who can no longer continue on the journey because of a situation just like what Hundon had to go through. Now we look at this, now we know a bike is totally disabled. It's over. And now I got a club brother or I got a brother or sister in this situation. And man, we hate it because we know there's only so much we can do. So take it from there, fellas, if you don't mind. What was our strategy? What will we talk about? And how do we take it from that point on?
Okay. Before Hundon and Lupe speak, I want to speak by Hundon being my sponsor. I think Hundon, once he realized the situation, Hundon called all us together. And it could have been his military experience, but I love the way he handled the situation. He said, look, this is what we got. One of our bikes is gone. Good thing what none of us on the bikes when they got hit. But you boys got a mission to accomplish. I mean, with the calmest voice, the calmest face, he said, look, I appreciate y'all staying here. Make sure I contact my wife and I'm going to get everything organized. But let's talk about the mission. Lupe, I'm going to need you to take over. Roy and Big Dawg, I'm going to need everybody to stay focused on the road. And I need y'all to finish this journey. And I'll let these two brothers chime in. But that part right there, straight leadership, straight character.
Yeah.
And it blew me away. The bike wasn't even a concern of it. We started joking. I said, well, bro, we got to do something. Don't worry about him or buy me another. Straight like that. And he said, right now, our focus is the mission. You guys got to complete I-10 to the end safely and together. And I'll let these two brothers chime. Yeah, once Hundon let us know that he said, y'all not leaving me behind. I'm in a safe place, all that kind of stuff. We just continued the journey. And Lupe took the lead and made it through. He got us to all our destinations on time, safely. Made sure we were straight. Made sure our mind was right, and we just got there. He asked for input on almost every stop. He asked for input. Y'all want to go through this storm? What y'all want to do? I said, we're gonna keep it moving, baby. Let's go. We gotta get to Jacksonville.
Nice.
So, but I give all the credit to Lupe on that.
I love it. I love it.
Well, let me speak from rare breed perspective. So Big Dawg is Big Dawg and Rudy both are in the invite process. Red Breed, which is wonderful brothers. Hundon is Big Dawg's sponsor, and I'm sponsor for Rudy. And so, we decided to do this joint venture. And so when any brother in Red Breed has an issue on the road, you never leave a breed on the road. So that was our first, all four of us. That was Rudy, three of us. Rudy, Big Dawg, and myself, we all said we were stay with Hundon until we made sure he was good. Originally, kickstands up time, Sarge was about 6 o'clock. We didn't end up leaving till about 10 because we wanted to make sure that our brother was safe, he was good, everything was lined up, and so forth. Hundon assured us that he was good, and so we still had a mission to accomplish. It was my honor to, of course, take Big Dawg across, but Rudy was my invited responsibility, and we were gonna stick together no matter what, and that's exactly what we did. There are no big eyes and little U's. There were times that Rudy pulled point because he had already done 10 to the end. There were times that Big Dawg led. I mean, we all stuck together and made it through together, as one beat, one drum, one sound, and we hit it 1 mile at a time. We hit all our landmarks that we wanted to hit. We hit all the clubs that we wanted to hit, and on up the road, one beat, one drum.
Man, I love it. And several reasons. And for the audience out here, we're doing their I-10 today in a little bit different. We're not gonna treat theirs like we normally treat the normal garden variety I-10 today. So really, we took a lot of this up to be able to really focus in on what these gentlemen did. A lot of times, and I'm doing this for a reason, gentlemen, I promise you. I'm doing this for a reason. It's because as a guy who's hosted almost 300 rides, I've seen it all from left to complete right. And what you guys did, it was a privilege, it was an honor to watch it because it was so professionally done. We have to be able to have these uncomfortable conversations. We've got to have some things to be put in place in order for us to do what we got to do. And what I love mostly about what Hundon did, because I talked to Hundon on the phone a few times, and he made me feel good because I felt bad for him.
Yeah.
And he was like, Sarge, it ain't no thing, man. I'm good. I'm at the hotel. I got AC. I'm on the phone. I'm handling what I can handle with the insurance company, but I did not want to hold my brothers up. So we made a plan. We decided what we're gonna do. Sarge, don't worry, I got a trip back. Matter of fact, Hundon told me, shoot, if they could have got that bike towed to the dealership and got things, and they had the right bike for him in Arizona, he was gonna buy him a brand new bike and keep it pushing right behind you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's a lot of times, fellas, and really this is more for the audience. There's a lot of times on this road, we'll prepare, we'll get ready, we're excited. And when something happens, man, the whole thing just sinks in. It sinks in. And I always wonder to myself, sometimes they were like, Sarge, we just gonna give up and just gonna turn it around and go home. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah. And I can't say anything.
Yeah.
I can't say anything because it's your ride. But I think to myself, man, if you're gonna be doing this type of stuff, you gotta be hard. You've got to kind of harden yourself up to understand that there's going to be a lot of things that happens on the road.
Yeah.
And you got to be prepared to deal with. This is grown folk stuff. Is that fair, fellas?
It is.
Oh, yeah.
It's grown folk stuff.
Very fair.
It could have been a situation where one person had to go home by themselves on their bike.
Yeah.
Right.
Imagine, God forbid, but imagine if 3 bikes would have been hit by that. Let me keep my mouth closed. By whoever that troubled soul was. If he'd have knocked out 3 bikes, one guy would have had to go by himself.
That's right.
Right. And easy so, Sarge, all 3 bikes was right there together, as you can see.
I peeped it.
Right.
Whose bike was the first bike that he passed by?
My bike. Lupe's bike.
Lupe, I'm shocked he didn't knock your bike.
Hey.
I said, he hit the last bike.
He hit the last bike. Big Dawg, was that your bike in the middle?
Yeah, my bike was in the middle. I was off to the side. And Mr.
Was a
Smooth,
smart one.
Yeah.
Mr. Smooth himself
Yeah.
parked his bike
Yeah.
off to the side.
Yeah.
Because Ruler got a pretty bike. He don't want.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Right.
Wow, man. I said, okay. Either he was really, really drunk or something was wrong with this dude. Wow, something was wrong, man. Man, God bless it. Nobody was hurt. That's the most important thing. It wasn't a traffic situation. And I guess if it was gonna happen, that's probably the best place for it to happen at, is at the hotel. So, you had food, water, shelter, AC. Could you imagine if that had happened in the middle of nowhere? So anyway, I don't know if Hyundai got anything to speak on. You got anything to speak on that, my brother?
Oh, yeah. So I just finished getting everything situated with my bike. I'm done, all right?
Just got some papers to sign.
I gotta sign these forms. But anyway,
Hey.
when it came down to ensuring that the brothers understood that
Right.
we had a mission to accomplish, I'm safe. I was at a secure location. Their time is very valuable. Their family is expecting them at a certain particular period of time. And I knew that, Ruly has done it before, but Big Dawg hasn't. And Lupe is going to grab the torch and bring them boys home to their family safe. I'm secure. I'm good. No issues. I'm in a safe, secure location. And they executed flawlessly. They rode through that hot desert, and every checkpoint they drinking water, checking on one another, checking on those bikes, and ensure that the operation is good to go, and no issues. Like I said, whenever you're out there on that road, you just make sure that you take care of one another. I mean, you're gonna have up, down, smiles, and frowns, but at the end of the day, guess what? We all that we have.
Yeah.
When we out there. I treat every mission, anytime I go out on my motorcycle, I treat it like a deployment, because I never know if I'm gonna make it home. And we ensure that we let everybody know specifically what's going on, where we're going. Everyone has the address to where we're going. Securing our hotels. When one man tired, we all tired. Like Lupe was saying, we went through storms, high winds, and then coming out, we went straight across the 70. It was nice and cool. It wasn't as hot. But the moment we came on the east side of Utah, it let us know that the heat was waiting over there for us. And that's when things got real, But more importantly, getting on that I-10 to the end, the boys got it done. We made it to California safe. We left California bright and early in the morning, made the Santa Monica Pier, and pushed off going towards Phoenix. And it was a good ride, man. I'm excited about it. I'm buying this bike right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and finish my I-10 to the end.
Hey man, let's do this real quick. What you buying?
I got a 2020. I'm gonna show y'all just a minute. Let me sign this last little document.
Okay, go ahead and handle that. Go ahead and handle that.
I'm gonna show y'all how to do it.
Facts. Go ahead and handle that, my guy.
Do that.
Yes,
I
sir.
do want to shout out also to Big Dawg, because there's a place on I-10 where if you're not careful, you'll get off on the 12 and go the wrong way.
Yeah,
And,
Louisiana.
Big Dawg said, whoa, stay to the right, stay to the right. Y'all stay on 10.
Yeah,
Stay on 10,
yeah.
stay to the right.
Yeah, it'll shoot you. Yeah, it'll shoot you to Heyman.
Yeah,
Instead of New Orleans.
with
Yeah.
all that traffic and everything.
Yeah.
The Big Dawg cut the lane off and made it secure, safe for us to get off and stay on the 10.
That's what's up. Hey man, you know what I was thinking, man? Y'all don't tell him I don't want him to hear it. You know what I was thinking? Man, Hundon knew how hot it was gonna be for the rest of the trip.
Yeah.
Hundon say, hey dog, if you could just wreck my bike now.
Yeah.
Hundon, don't tell nobody.
Correct my mouth.
Hey man, I'm playing, man. He was like, damn, man, here's $50. Don't tell the fellas. It's hot out there. No, I'm just goofing around. I'm just goofing around, man. I'm
right there.
Hey man, he's a first class cat, man.
What?
Like I said, most of us would have been in our man feelings, man. We would have been in our man feelings. Matter of fact, we even ready to strangle somebody, man. But he handled that, man. You guys handled that. Hey, I heard somebody. My man Lee said, that was the dopest example of leadership ever. Titan shit for sure. Facts.
Thanks, Lee.
I've seen some handle it. I've seen some of them handle it totally opposite. Not throwing shade to nobody, but I've seen some of them melt like a ice cream on a cone, man, just to the ground. And then I've seen some such as you fellas pick it up and say, hey man, what we're gonna do? Let's pick up the pieces and move and push.
Right.
You know, because let's be honest, a lot of times in these MCs, we are military minded. You know, we're disciplined, we're organized, we understand mission oriented, that type of stuff, man. So, you know, when we're military minded, we understand that it's the sum, man. It's not the part. It's the sum. It's accomplishing the mission above anything other than when it becomes a life and death situation. So okay, so fellas, so we push on, we get across, we move on. As you guys said, y'all traversed the desert and did your thing. Any type of thing between, say, that spot till you guys got on the other side of Houston, any issues, anything that riders need to know about when they're taking this route across the 10 during that time frame? Anything?
I mean, other than the wind, you got when you're going through some of them valleys, that wind could be really strong. So, and that's other than that, the wind and the heat was it. You know.
I would.
Go ahead, Lupe. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, brother.
No, go ahead, Lupe. I'm sorry.
Oh, I would say real shortly, have a good mechanic on speed dial. You know, I thought my bike was all of that until it threw a code and they ain't have no throttle. And so have a good mechanic on speed dial that can walk you through some things.
Right.
And got us going.
Right. Okay.
And,
So no, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And between that, this is the first time, well, happened to me like this. I literally fell asleep, man. Like,
oh yeah.
I don't know how long I was out, but I praise God that He held me and that bike in the road. And when I came through, I speeded up and I had to wave the pack over. And they were shocked when we got over. It was like, Big Dog, what's wrong? Your bike acting up again? Because all our bikes was throwing codes except for Mr. Smooth himself, Unruly. me and Lupe bike was throwing codes, having problems.
Really?
And mine didn't throw cold.
And Hundon. But Sarge, when I woke up, I couldn't believe that I was still riding straight because of the heat. I was tired. My butt been hurting for like 2 days at this point. I couldn't feel my rear end. And I waved the whole pack open. I say, Hundon, this ain't never happened to me. Brother, I'm tired. So, I don't know what else I could have did about that. I don't know.
Hey man, okay, so I was getting ready to get into the last segment, but before I do, let's do this. Sleep deprivation, heat, takes its toll on you. And I think any of us who want to be honest, who've been riding long distances, man, we know when that heat and that rumbling from the motor and that vibrating from the Harley, it can put you to sleep on that highway, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it sure can, man. And thank God, brother, you were able to kind of shake it through. But thank God you did this also, Big Dog. Said, hey, brothers, I'm tired.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm tired. Yeah. Wow, because when you don't say you're tired and you keep pushing and you go, they say, you good? I'll be okay. And we know what's going to happen at that point. Yeah.
And another thing that we do periodically, just randomly in the middle of the 2-3 hour ride stretch is, come up right beside your brother, share the lane with, zoom past him a little bit, just something to break up the monotony a little bit, change the formation a little bit, something to change to break up the monotony a little bit. Challenge your brother to a little fifth gear downshift race. Right. See what he got in that 5th and 6th gear, and didn't drop back into the formation.
Just something to get the juices going, huh?
Yeah.
I love it. So, fellas, let's do this, man. If you guys don't mind, let's break it down into our last segment: the good, the bad, the ugly. And I'm gonna let each brother go through and give your perspective on it and what you would want us to take away from your ride. So. Who wants to kick it off, man? It's the last segment. It's the good, the bad, the ugly about riding the I-10 to the end. Who wants to start it off?
I'll start it off. I think the good is that you get to ride with your brothers and people and get to know people. That road will bring out different behaviors, different attitudes, and all that kind of stuff. So that could be the good and the bad, because you see the good in the people and you get to see the bad in them sometimes. But the overall experience in riding, it was great. I mean, it was epic for me. I enjoyed it. I did things that I've seen things that I didn't see before. So on the first time with Big Sal, and we was just trying to get from point A to point B. We threw 1,000 miles, 1,100 miles. So you didn't really get to see a whole lot. But I got to see a lot more with this trip and with these guys. So that was a good, bad, and ugly. With the different attitudes and different behaviors. But it was all good. It was a great experience for me.
Okay, cool.
I want to say the same, similar to Unruly. Both what I'm about to say is good and bad. It's together. It was great. This trip was epic for me. I shared it with Hundon, my sponsor. Then I shared it with Lube and Unruly. Sentimental. When I bought this bike, I named this bike after my grandmother.
Yeah.
Miss Elton. She'd never been outside of North Carolina. So the last 3 years since I bought this bike, I've just been traveling the world for her, so she can see the world through my eyes. And just like Unruly say, I'm so used to this brother over the last 5 years, popping states and travel. That's all me and him do. Even if we go on a fellowship in other states, we leave together most of the time. So to do this with Bree and my sponsor, Hundon, and Lupe, was awesome. And this is what this road and the lesson I took from this. I was challenged character-wise, brotherhood-wise, more than anything on this trip. And let me just give just a brief detail, and respectfully, I know all three of these brothers going to respect what I'm saying. The B and John Bree, this trip showed me that under no circumstance, whatever we go through on this road, the attitude, not liking each other today, but loving each other tomorrow. At the end of the day, we brothers. And at the end of the day, we all have families home. And at the end of the day, we got to rely on each other, trust each other, and get back to loving each other to finish that mission.
Facts.
And with all the lives I do on Facebook, I was so tested on this trip like I'd never been tested in my personal career. And I can honestly say, I love these three brothers, and what happened out there didn't affect my love or my brotherhood for each other, and we all made it home. That's all I got to say. This was epic. This was epic for me, man.
Hey, let me do this, man. Let me give my man a Don Demarco. Let me do this. Hey, Big Dawg, he dropping mics today. He dropping mics today, man. Appreciate that, brother. That was awesome, man. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Facts.
So, for me, I'm fairly new to breed, and you always should be in a position of learning something, no matter what. We all can learn from each other. And I knew that Big Dawg and Unruly were Siamese twins. They were joined at the hip, and that we was taking these brothers across country. And I know they did a lot of riding before, but Big Dawg and I have had these little, brothers talk trash to one another and everything. And we were talking about jumping up and pounding. And I said, no problem, bro. You wait till I get you in that desert. And we'll see what we made of. And so, it's a beautiful thing, because when you genuinely love and care about another brother, regardless of disagreements or misunderstandings, however it go, at the end of the day, you know that your love is unwavering. So I'm going to say the good is, the unbreakable bond that the four of us has. I'm just glad that Unruly and Big Dawg has allowed me to join that brotherhood that they have. because we're like family, man. I mean, that road, 14 days together, that road will bring you closer together. And so, you know, I really don't have an ugly part of the trip other than these rascals could have told me I-10 to end was 15 days. I thought, you know, I'm a country boy from Greenwood, South Carolina. I said I-10 to end, that's about what, a day and a half trip?
Yeah, that's right down the road.
You know, right down the road. I got this.
Right,
I said,
right.
I got this. And man, I-10 to the end kept going to the end, to the end, to the end.
You're like, when did it's gonna end?
Sarge, it reminded me of a Baptist preacher. He kept talking about I'm gonna bring it to a close, and we wasn't getting to a close. You know, I said, well, you know, so I would say the ugly part is do your homework and know what you signing up for. But look, it was too far in to turn back, and we had to get home.
True.
So, you know, I don't have any bad part about it. I'm thankful for Unruly because when we was confused and gas stops and that, Unruly had already done it, and they was in tune with you and your wife. And hats off to y'all, man, because for what you do for us. But it was life changer for me.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Hey, man, an hour. Can you give us that's it. Oh Lord.
There it is.
Hey, let me get my brother Dom Demarco.
It is.
Woo!
I'm about to pull it out in just a second and do the celebration, but I just wanted to show y'all what it is.
Hey, dog.
Man. It's official like a referee whistle, you know.
Hey, boy, is it official?
It's official like a referee whistle.
Hey, can y'all smell a new smell on it? Can y'all smell a new smell?
Yes, sir. That's pretty,
brother.
Yes, indeed.
Hey, man, that thing, ooh-wee. Hey, boy, you got the ooh-wee there. That's the ooh-wee.
He's gonna pull it out right.
Hey, man, y'all go beat the brakes off that 1,000-mile break-in.
You already know.
Nice, my God. Ooh, she just sound new, too. Hey, man, we gonna take it in. We're gonna let him just ride it on up there. Hey, Ruler, how does it feel not to have to clean his bike no more?
Yeah, well, we don't do that over here, so we good.
Yeah, that's nice, man.
Yeah, exactly. Big dog got to clean his bike.
Oh, Big Dog got to clean his bike. Oh, yeah, Big Dog's bike is clean now. Hey, man. Yes, sir.
Or by touch, Big Dog.
Hey, man, that thing is not. Hey, man, you know what the I10 say? Come on in and break that bike in, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey.
I'm sure about to do it.
That's what's up, man. Hey, so Hundon, before you go handle that business, any last words for us, bro? I know you got to go get that thing squared away.
Oh, no, it's good. I'm in practice.
You straight?
Yeah, they
so
pulling it out to do the celebration. That's it.
Facts. So this is what we got. We got Rider 270, Big Dog. Rider 271, Lube. Second award gold star, Rider number 41, Unruly. And oh, by the way, he coming up, and I'm going to challenge you guys to do this. Y'all figure it out within our Rap Breed Nation. Man, y'all go and escort your brother back across that country, man, and finish what y'all started. What you think? Hey, man, it's a beautiful thing, man. Woo. Hey, man, hey, you need to have like the Rocky theme song when they pulling that thing on out. Dun, da, da, dun, da, da, dun, da, da, da. Hey, wife, if you're listening, let's go over to Harlan and buy me a new motorcycle. That'll make us all happy.
Oh, my.
Hey, fellas, hey, we're not going to hold y'all no longer. Let's do this. Any last words before we shut this live feed down? Anything somebody want to leave us with?
I got one thing, Sarge, I want to say. I appreciate everybody's prayers, the Facebook family, the I10 and the Unruly family. It was phenomenal, man, the folk that was reaching out to me. All the big OGs, man. I don't want to start naming names, but I appreciate the Unruly family. Nothing but love for y'all, man. Big dog.
Nice. Anybody else, my brothers? Anybody else?
I10 to the end, got to do it.
Got to do it. That's what's up, man. Anything, Hundon, before we let you go? I think Hundon, he muted.
I just want to say thanks, Sarge, to you and your wife, man. Appreciate y'all.
Thank you, my brother. I appreciate it. We're humbled, man. We love what we do.
I want a T-shirt. I want everything that y'all can possibly give me for free. I want it. I want a whole bunch of it. I want every.
Hey, go get them, Hundon. Hey, I want everything. I want the cups, the napkins. I want everything.
Yeah, hold on. Let me turn it around so you can see it. There we go. He's gonna turn it around. Yeah, turn it around.
Hey, she bad, boy.
There we go. Yeah.
She bad, boy. Uh-oh, he finna go rank that thing, rank-a-lang-a-lang.
Yes, sir.
Hundon. Oh, yeah. Oh, you, hey. It don't, you Felton Rogers, it don't matter. It don't matter. Yeah.
Right. Get after it. Go ahead and get after it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, there it is. Hey, man, that's how gangsters get out, man. And if you're gonna be doing this thing, if you're gonna be doing this motorcycle thing on the level that we do this motorcycle thing, this is what you're gonna have to do, man. That kind of stuff, man. Hey, man. Hey, fellas, man, this has been fun. This has been a great time, man. I enjoyed it to the fullest, man. Thank you guys for caring enough to share your ride, man, with us on the Iron Elite Podcast show, man. Thank you, fellas. God bless, man, and we'll see y'all on that highway.
All right, see y'all.
Hey, y'all keep it motorcycle, you dig? Salute, my guys. Salute, mad love.
Appreciate y'all.
Thank you. All right, man. Thank you very much.
Hey, man, so there you have it, man. Rider number 270, 271. Rider number 41, man. Reb Reed, Fort Washington, Maryland, man. My man, Big Dawg, Lupe, and Unruly, Gold Star winner, man. And my man, Hundon, done bought him a new motorcycle. And he said, I-10 to the end. We finna finish what we started, man. So, mad love. Shout out to those guys for spending time with us, man. I hope you guys enjoyed that podcast show, man. I know I truly did. But let's talk about a couple things, man, before we let you guys get off today and get about your business, because y'all got motorcycle riding to do. Hey, man. Hey, support the podcast channel, man. We have the merch line, the whole Keep It Motorcycle and Get Out, the Iron Elite, the I-10 to the end. It's all in the description on the YouTube page in the description section. So if you want to rock the gear, man, you want to support us and support the platform, there is no better way to do it, man, than to get on that link and buy you some merch, man. Let's kick it. Let's celebrate this thing, man, with what we got going on. Also, we have the registration in the link for those who want to take up the challenge of riding coast to coast, the social experiment, the Each One Teach One Get Out. We do have the link to register for the ride. What works best is registering at least 30 days ahead of time. Will we accept you if you register less than 30 days? Of course we will, but it helps best for scheduling and getting you set up. What works even better is advance 2-3 months ahead of time if you're getting ready to make this ride and you know you are and you're solid. So that's that. The Titan Award. Sarge, you don't talk about the Titan Award, man. You guys got to start listening up. I talk about it every week long. The link is in the Iron Elite page. It's on the Iron Elite page, Home of the Ground Planners Reunion, the group page. It's in the featured section. The link for the Titan Award. You are running down to 2 weeks to put your nomination in for the Titan Award recipient for the 2025 Titan Award. 1 man, 1 woman minimum. So if you know someone who has what it takes to be a Titan, who's a person, who's an example setter in our motorcycle riding community today, a person that uplifts us, a person that's giving, that's loving, that's selfless, please take that time and nominate those folks. I'm sure they would greatly appreciate you doing it. Hey, Sarge, I don't know enough about them. Well, call them. Hey, man, I want to nominate you for the Titan Award. Can you give me some bullets of some things that you've accomplished that I can put on this application when I'm nominating you? I'm sure that person would be more than willing to give you some bullets and some details and some things that they've accomplished over the years so you can fill out their nomination completely accurately and as good as humanly possible to give them the best opportunity to be able to win that award, man. So we appreciate it if you guys could do that for those Titans, for the 2025 Titan Award. And then lastly, man, the platform, support the platform. There's many ways that you can support the platform. One way is to be able to go over to the YouTube channel, Sarge Life in Motorcycling, and hit a subscribe. Hit the subscribe button, smash the button, man, and join our family, man. So each and every time I get a new video or we get a new podcast, it'll shoot you a notification on your phone or your laptop computer or your desktop computer. Hey, Sarge is live with content. So you can get the most up-to-date content that we have on the channel. Hitting the subscribe don't mean you got to buy anything. It doesn't mean that they're going to need your government social security number and all that stuff. No, man. It just locks it in and gives YouTube the ability to shoot you a notification to let you know when we're on and kicking. Also on the Sarge Life and YouTube channel, hit a like, man. The like, what it does is it kicks up the algorithm. It keeps us going because it shows activity to YouTube that we've got activity on the page. So just shitting a simple like, man, it doesn't cost you $1, it doesn't cost you a dime. Making a comment if there's something that you love about what's going on, comment about it. If there's something else you would like to see in addition, comment about it. If we don't see these things, we don't know. And then we have to assume, I don't know, we have to just assume. But I would love to be able to hear your guys' comments, your likes, subs, and by the way, sharing the YouTube channel. Hey, with like-minded people that you think would have enjoyed the channel and the content of what we're doing. We're constantly bringing you guys brand new folks that coming on, that talking about. And I know Sarge is always the same old thing. He's always motorcycling around the 10. Yeah, that's why I can't wait to football Sundays, because it's the same old thing. Block, tackling, catching. It's the same old thing. Basketball, I can't wait to watch them shoot a jumper for the 50th time today. Yes, that's what enthusiasts love to do, ride motorcycles. This is what sport fans love to do, to see blocking, tackling, and catching. That's what we do. This is a motorcycle channel talking about everything motorcycle, sprinkled in with life and life situations and scenarios. So hopefully you enjoy it. We want to be able to bring it more to you. We want to be able to bring more guests on. I'm working on some additional things. I'm working on trying to get some folks together to talk about prepping and preparing a large pack to go coast to coast. So hopefully I can work out the details with that soon. I'm going to be bringing some guests on. We're going to be talking about some other motorcycle riding events, some more extreme, more advanced level motorcycle riding events, to be able to kind of give you guys, again, some different avenues and some things that if you're curious to attempt yourself, we're going to bring some folks on who've done it. So hopefully they can give you some jewels for you to be able to plan, prepare, and get yourself ready to do it if that's what you choose to do, and to do it safely. So I'm working on that. A lot more to come. Man, I'm excited about the future. Hopefully you guys are as well. Last topic, and I'm going to get off here and I'm going to get about the Saturday because Sarge got chores to do. The last thing is the Iron Elite event, paying tribute to Black History Month event in February 7th and 8th, 2025, here in Jacksonville, Florida, at Adamak Harley-Davidson Bay Meadows Boulevard, Jacksonville, Florida. We have a host hotel. The host hotel is the Holiday Inn Express on Wells Road, Orange Park, Florida. Hey, man, that hotel is filling up fast. There's only a few rooms left, and I'm not going to hold you on this. If you want a room, go to the link on the Iron Elite Home of the Ground Panthers Reunion page in the featured section. We got a whole link there. If you can't find it, just shoot me an inbox, shoot me a text, Sarge. I can't find it. And I'll shoot you the link for you to go ahead and book your room. By booking your room, it doesn't cost you a dime. I think until about 24 to 48 hours out. They don't touch your credit card at all. It just holds your room. And then it gets it over. It's out of the way. You don't have to think about it again for the next few months. The reason why we want everybody in a hotel instead of being in Airbnbs or still in a hotel across town is we want to be able to use this full-service hotel, which has a restaurant, a conference room, a gym, a business room, huge parking lots for motorcyclists. It's in a decent side, not a decent side, it's in a good side of town where safety and it's well lit, so we're not worried about a bunch of crazy stuff. The reason why we want everybody over there is it gives us the best opportunity to be able to network with one another. Uninterrupted. Man, the motorcycles are too loud. Man, bikers talk loud. Motorcycles are very loud. It gives us opportunity because we're a bunch of like-minded folks like ourselves, so we're not causing any problems nowhere. We're doing our thing. And oh, by the way, the hotel is less than a quarter of a mile from Harley-Davidson. It's less than a quarter of a mile from, what is that dealership? They have several dealerships. I want to say it's a BMW motorcycle dealership around there. There's a Triumph dealership, and there's a lot of motorcycle maintenance shops on that same street as well. So it helps out with those things too, as well as it's right less than a mile from the Mix and Mingle there that we'll be doing the Mix and Mingle that Friday night. So everything is very, very close and located well. And oh, by the way, it's a rock's throw from 295, which is just a couple miles from 95. So it's easy to get in and it's easy to get out, man. So we set that up by design for you guys to be able to maximize and give you guys the greatest experience when you come down, again, for the Iron Elite event, February 7th and 8th, 2025 here in Jacksonville, Florida. So I think I've covered it all. Hopefully you guys are having a great Saturday. If you're riding, be safe. Understand, we ride to be able to come back home safe and sound. So if you're not riding defensively, you're not doing it right, man. For my riders that just took off, man, that are going to be coming across the country from California, hey, man, y'all be safe. We can't wait to see you guys, to receive you guys. So with that being said, man, in the meantime, in between time, man, let's keep it motorcycling. You dig? And oh, by the way, man, we're going to let you guys get out on this Kane 4L Harley Up, the theme song. If you haven't downloaded it and put that on your motorcycle to ride up for your parking lot pimping, man, what you waiting on? Let's get it, you dig? Hey, Kay, let's go.
I was asked the other day, hey, Sarge, why you never play any fast music on your podcast? It's simple. I'm petty.
Harley up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up. Big Sarge, you in charge, real king of the South. If you ain't getting yonder, gotta keep it motorcycle, you dig? Harley up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up. Big Sarge, you in charge, real king of the South. If you ain't getting yonder, gotta keep it motorcycle, you dig? Slide on my road glide, looking so fly. 20-inch rollback, screaming eagle torque pack. I-10 to the end, it's a known patch. If you ain't a ground pounder, pay attention, fall back. We Iron Elite boys, no need for hitting switches. We split lanes and hogging lanes, we on a mission. On our way to CA, we 100 deep. Roll up, y'all the road, run it up, rip it up. Harley up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up. Big Sarge, you in charge, real king of the South. If you ain't getting yonder, gotta keep it motorcycle, you dig? Harley up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up. Big Sarge, you in charge, real king of the South. If you ain't getting yonder, gotta keep it motorcycle, you dig? I'm outside with it. I scrape the town burning loud when the smoke clear up. You know Harley did it. I'm real gnarly with it. My ride clean when it bling. I show the lean on the scene to get jiggy with it. No did it get it? I'm well equipped it. My bike side got a side, so you know I'm hit. She dropped it down to split it, backed it up to shift it. Let me kick a little game to you lanes riding around here, giving a set a bad name. It don't matter what you rank or what you claim. When we turn it up, you keep it motorcycling, man. My soul brothers, they roll runners, we rolling deep. When it's time to rally up, it's Black Wall Street. When you see them MCs at the RTE, roll the wall, down the road, run it up, rip it up. Harley up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up. Big Sarge, you enjoy real king of the South. If you ain't getting yonder, gotta keep it motorcycle. You dig? Party up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up. Big Sarge, you enjoy real king of the South. If you ain't getting yonder, gotta keep it motorcycle. You dig?
But Sarge, why you always gotta talk about motorcycling? Sarge, why you don't never talk about nothing else? Look here, man. If you gonna do all that crying, what the baby gonna do?